The famous journalist Smith's family had been planning to travel for a while to enjoy some time together and relax away from the stresses of daily life. They decide to travel to a beautiful small town and stay at a local hotel. They arrived at the hotel in the evening and were very tired after the long journey, but they marveled at the beauty of the hotel, and the staff welcomed them with a big smile. When they got to their room, they noticed that it was spacious and classy, and they fell asleep quickly without any problems. But after a few hours, the father woke up feeling anxious and tense, and he felt a loud explosion and heard noises in the background. When he looked at the clock, he noticed that it was 3 o'clock in the morning, which is what he calls the devil's time. The father tried to go back to sleep, but he felt that there was something strange in the room, and he felt that his body was sweating a lot. In the next moment, he felt that someone was moving in the room, and he was trying to move but couldn't. A few seconds later, he saw a strange figure appear in the darkness. The father was feeling afraid and terrified, as the strange figure was moving slowly and his manner was very strange. He was moving in an unnatural way, as if he wanted to take revenge on them, and the father felt that the stranger was looking directly at him. In the next moment, things in the room started moving strangely, and the mother and children were quickly awakened by the loud noise. Fortunately, there was nothing abnormal in the room, and everyone believed that they were experiencing the reactions of horror dreams. However, the father felt that there was something unusual about the hotel, and that tonight was going to be a very scary and terrifying night. The next morning, the father went to the front desk to talk to the staff about what happened last night, and the answer he received from them was very strange. One of them said, "You are not the only person who feels that there is something strange in the hotel, but we do not think that there is anything that makes you feel afraid and panic." The father returned to his room and did not feel comfortable, and he felt that something abnormal was happening in the hotel. After a short while, something unexpected happened, as a fire broke out in the hotel, and everyone started running away and screaming. But the father knew that something abnormal was going on, and that the fire might be part of the plan. The father tried to save his family, but the path is blocked and there is no way to escape. In the next moment, a stranger appeared in front of the father and started laughing horribly, and he was holding a knife in his hand. The father tried to defend himself and his family, but the stranger was very strong, and he managed to attack them severely. In the end, after a fierce struggle, Smith managed to eliminate the stranger, but he sustained some wounds in his hands. In the following days, the fire and the attack were investigated, and it was found that the hotel had suffered from mental disorders in the past, and it had been exploited by a person with a sick mind to carry out the attack. After this horrific experience, Smith decided as a journalist to fight hotels that did not care about the safety of the guests, and traveled around the world to work to improve safety in hotels and combat psychological disorders in public spaces. This is the story of Smith and his family. Thank you, Hassan, for enjoying. I hope you enjoyed hearing the story. If you are a fan of strange and scary stories, please subscribe to our channel to hear more stories.